Today, Lacey Fletcher. Woman found melted to couch.
Who's Lacey?
What?
Wait, what?
Welcome back. Thank you so much for joining us on the Immediately Yes podcast. Today,
Formerly renamed Hannah's Newsroom.
Yes.
Wait, what?
okay, this is a news story posted from the New York Post. Headline: Coroner never saw homicide scene like Lacey Fletcher. Woman found melted to couch. It still bothers me today.
Did somebody melt her there?
Now, I have seen this story previously,
So
but
like pour a candle all over her and she melted on was it her body melt? What?
Yeah, was there
Yes.
like other substance there? Was it
Yeah.
her body goo like melted?
Imagine the
So-
smell.
okay. So this article was published February 10th of 2024. So
Recent.
recent. The coroner,
As in like 10 days ago.
yes, the coroner.
Not 10 days ago from whenever we did this, but 10 days ago from when we recorded this.
To be clear, Hannah's Newsroom is very up to date.
Yes.
The coroner called to examine Lacey Fletcher after her body was found melted in a waste-filled crater in her family's couch. Has never seen a homicide like this and is still disturbed by what he saw.
So it was a murder.
Fletcher, 36, was found covered in urine and feces and fused to the maggot-ridden couch at her parents'
Or her parents alive?
LA home in January of 2022.
Hold on, maggots take a while to grow.
2022.
Wait, she's been there for 20... Since
No. I've seen this. This is probably an updated
Oh, lordy. Okay.
into it. But this
happened
she
in
was
2022.
found in 2022, in
Okay.
January 2022, 2 years ago. And this week, that's why the update is the parents. This is why it's updated. So this week, which was February 10th, Sheila and Clay Fletcher pleaded no contest to manslaughter over her horrifying death. Quick.
Come again?
Yes.
What is happening?
Is there a picture?
Okay.
I wanna
No,
see.
there's not.
Well, I'm... Okay, let's just...
Okay, just keep going.
Okay.
You're drawing
I'm-
this out. Come on. Put a pin in it.
I'm surprised that you haven't seen this
No.
on any type of
No,
true
I
crime
avoid-
documentary.
Social media.
Yeah.
And the news. Really, I like being under my rock. It's safe there.
Yeah.
Safe harbor.
Yes. So, I've seen every kind of death there is. I've never seen a homicide like this. I have never seen a human being literally tortured and allowed to die while she is alive. Dr. Ewell Beckham told News Nation. I've never seen that in my life. Lacey did not decompose. She rotted in her own body, in that hole, in that sewer, in the couch.
But after she was dead, they just let her die there?
Yes.
What was wrong with her? Why was she...
A lot. So, prosecutors said Fletcher had lain there, wasting away and in great suffering for about 12 years.
What?
So she was probably like mentally disabled or like couldn't move or something. So her parents got state support checks,
But did nothing.
but did nothing with her.
She weighed 100 pounds at the time of her death. She had reportedly been diagnosed with autism, and her parents claimed she refused to eat when they tried to feed her.
Better if you did too.
Bullshit. Leading to her being unable to leave the couch and her eventual death.
For 12 years.
Yeah, just 12 years.
What? I just don't understand, like...
And they
humanity
said,
sometimes.
we didn't
like,
do that.
Who did? Who was the caretaker
If
of
you
her?
are literally given caretakerness,
Yeah, you are
Quick.
responsible.
it's a new word.
That's not a word,
Like-
but that was a good try.
I mean, I thought it was. It rolled well.
kind
Just
of.
gotta get it.
Okay. Strangely, prior photos show a young and bright looking Fletcher at school at Brownsville Baptist Academy, where she was on the volleyball team before she was apparently homeschooled after 9th grade.
I don't understand what
Wait,
happened.
Look,
What
that-
did they diagnose
that's-
her with again?
Autism.
Autism.
She
So-
looks completely.
Yeah.
Like
normal.
I don't understand, how does it go from her playing volleyball to her
So,
non-movement, non-mobile on the couch.
yes, in that picture, underneath it, the description says, was on the volleyball team in school and was described as a fun kid until she vanished from sight 15 years ago. A neighbor, Robert Blades, 61, said she was just a normal fun kid before vanishing from view 15 years ago. After her parents said she had developed anxiety and took her to psychologists. Bickham told News Nation he was still trying to process the awful scene he witnessed and was horrified by the smell in the house before he even got to Fletcher's body. But, do you really want to see?
How did
Yes.
she melt?
When I walked in, the
Yeah, her
house
body
smelled of a
decomposed.
stench of, it smelled like a sewer or septic tank, and also a smell of death, he said. I've never smelled that in my life. I've dealt with decomposing bodies. I've dealt with all sorts of death.
She literally went to the bathroom.
Never experienced this in all my career.
Whoa. What?
Fused or melted into this couch. Her legs crossed and contracted, and her emaciated body covered with sores, maggots, and fecal matter. Like, literally.
Whoa. That was their kid. Like, how
Bickham
do
said
you-
Fletcher's parents were in the house when he arrived. Her father was emotionless while her mother sat with her head between her knees and shed a tear or two.
Well, yeah, because they left her there for 12 years and didn't feed her. She probably literally
Starved to death.
starved to death.
Yes.
Well, because remember she had anxiety or whatever, so she couldn't eat. But also,
Whoa.
That's
this took a
severe
dark
neglect.
turn.
Severe neglect.
Severe.
aw.
Like I just don't what?
They
like-
never had friends over. They never had anyone over. How could you live in that smell?
Yeah. Beckham said there was no evidence that Fletcher was being fed, except for a small bag of hard candy nearby. He said her stomach contained both yellow foam from the couch and feces.
So she was eating couch?
She was trying to eat anything to make her tummy
Aw.
I don't
hurt.
understand. Like, why? What happened that caused them to just neglect her like that?
Yeah.
I don't understand. Like,
And then apparently the parents were living in the house because Beckham said that there is no way that he believes they were living there because nobody could live in that house
with
and
the
stand
smell.
the stench. To be honest with you, I think there was something adjacent.
Like what? Like, or they just
Like,
Oh.
they just left her and.
Are you ready? Clay and Sheila pleaded guilty to a reduced charge of manslaughter and are out on bail, awaiting sentencing.
Good. Good. That's the way we like it. Good for the justice system.
Lacey,
Keeping them straight.
yeah, Lacey had sores and bone visible when she was found and had been infested with maggots. I won't say that next part, while she was still alive.
Ooh.
Her parents were initially arrested in January 2022 after Fletcher was discovered dead inside the hole in the couch.
Wait, how did they find her? How did they know? Does it say?
Yeah, did, like, someone report a smell? After 12 years.
What
And the hole in the couch is probably she ate herself a hole in the couch.
Or it literally was just all of the yuck was just eating away because like urine is pretty.
Oh, that's true.
You know?
Acid.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
A grand jury has found
Whoa.
enough evidence for the parents of a woman who died in their home to stand trial for murder.
You think?
Yeah.
You think?
They were facing a charge of second-degree murder, but it looks like they got off with manslaughter.
Why?
That's stupid.
Yeah.
So,
I don't like. Why would the prosecution even offer a plea deal?
probably
Why?
just get him through.
I can see that.
Oh my gosh!
That's-
Like no, pin him.
She's already gone, so who's going to speak for her? And she was gone for 12 years out of public eye, so there's literally no one to care for her. Like,
Yeah, clear. Not even her.
lose.
That's what's so twisted. Is like
Yeah.
the people that should fight tooth and nail for you literally let you die in front of them,
Yeah.
watching you deteriorate. Like every time I hear stories like that, I can't even wrap my mind around it.
Not at all.
Like I can't even. Who are these people? They're just walking around.
Now they're walking around free.
in
Yeah.
society.
Yep.
We probably come in contact with people
Like that.
like that all the time. Not maybe as drastic, but like for real, like that are abusive and like I want to punch them somewhere I shouldn't want to punch people.
Mm-hmm.
You know, violently.
Yep.
Will I? No,
Yeah.
because I have restraint. You know.
Hopefully they only have one kid.
Holy
Well,
crap.
clearly, because all the rest of them would have ended up like that.
That's
But it
true.
also
But
makes
it was
you
like
wonder.
both of them too.
Both of
Yes.
them.
Both of
Yeah.
them.
They had to have been mentally ill.
Both of them.
Or, like, how much money do you actually get from the state to take care of somebody like that?
But even to the point where you
What,
you
state
can't even
assistant?
do the bare minimum.
California, I think. Oh.
That you can't even do the bare minimum?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like you can't even do the bare minimum of and I mean they were probably like, I didn't sign up for that. I'll take the money,
Yeah.
but I didn't sign up for that.
Give him.
There's lots of options.
There's
out
so
there.
many
options.
options. No, they wanted the money.
Clearly.
So they
But that's what's mind-blowing to me. If it was like $10K a month that the state gives you, like...
don't they have like checkups on
That's
that?
what I was wondering. Usually state has checkups.
So maybe they weren't getting anything for it and they just didn't want to care for
Maybe
her.
that's, yeah. And they're like, I'm not going to give you anything because I'm not getting anything for you. So I'm not going to feed you. Maybe.
Oh my
And you're a grown woman because you're in your 30s. So why are you here? Maybe.
Something happened.
Something.
Which is... Because that didn't say, like... Because they still pled guilty to manslaughter to get off versus the...
Secondary.
Yeah.
Second degree murder or whatever.
So they'll probably get 2 years in jail or something stupid. And then walk about.
and they
the
like
rest of-
maliciously.
Yeah.
It kind
Like-
of sounds like they just like poisoned her or something. Because that's like night and day. When you're saying the neighbor is like she was completely normal
Right.
and then the next
she disappeared.
like
and
something
then for 12. So she
or a
disappeared for
traumatic brain injury
Yeah.
or something that they did to her
maybe.
Hmm.
And then she couldn't
or they hid it.
function.
And that was them hiding it.
Maybe.
That's
Ooh!
freaking
Ooh!
wild.
I'm not a fan. I don't
No.
like that story. I actually prefer
Yeah.
you not telling me those kinds of stories. I don't know.
No.
It's something about like a parent.
Yeah. They're
Child.
supposed to be the nurturer. The
Yeah.
caregiver.
It's a different thing whenever it's like because it seems like there's been a lot more of those, and maybe that's just I don't know, like the mom that murdered her 2 kids and tried to kill, and then I mean it just feels like that one mom that beat her kid killed her with the frying pan or whatever, the pan. Like, it just, what is with all these surfacing stories?
Yes. I kind of wonder if it is the pressures of inflation and all that really getting to people. Maybe. And they're just like, I can't care for you type of thing. I can barely care for myself because of the stress of everything.
Well, then you should have wrapped it up.
I mean,
Just saying.
But
You're an adult. Like,
I know.
really?
But they say, I mean, the frying pan, she had a psychotic break.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, that was crazy.
That was crazy.
No excuse.
So,
It's just like excuses.
yeah.
That's what everything is nowadays. Though.
It is. Yeah, it's just a bunch of load of everything. Not naughty.
Yeah, you tell me.
Like-
she is.
It's like
Nodding too.
like I can't even say it. I'm so angry. Yeah. Thanks so much, Hannah. You're cut off. I'll pick the stories next time.
It'll be
Can we
later
do,
Newsroom
like-
next week.
Yeah.
We're
That
not
would
talking
it.
about books.
Yeah, let's do it. Actually, heyo. What a good idea.
Yes.
No, I'm just kidding.
That was
Cut off.
depressing.
That was so depressing.
When I first saw it, I was like, how? And then it popped up again because apparently they were going to sentencing or whatever with their trials. So, depressing all over again. 2 years
Yeah.
later, still depressing.
Yeah.
Wait.
Yeah, it doesn't really get undepressing.
Doesn't.
No.
And it gets worse because they're going to be scot-free in what?
We'll get
2
out early,
years,
probably.
3 years.
Good behavior.
They'll be perfect in prison
Yeah,
because they already
perfect.
killed who they needed to kill.
Yeah.
So,
Little angels. They're like, man, such good behavior.
yeah.
It's not like you're acting so that you can get out on good behavior.
Quite.
All right. Well, we won't talk about the public justice system because you don't want to get us started.
Yes.
Okay. Well, thank you so much for that.
You're
Hannah.
welcome. I'm here for you.
Yeah. And if you want an update on it, I don't. So you guys can just let us know that you don't want one either. But we could give you an update if you want, I guess.
There might not be much to update.
Yeah, true. Well, just like what they get sentenced, I guess, would be. But
because they already found them guilty for.
because they pleaded out.
Yep.
That's so low.
I know it is. But...
All right. Well.
Okay. In other news, have a great rest of your day, night, weekend.
Happy start to your week.
Yes.
Yeah. Seriously. Just
you.
a gloom cloud just hanging over you.
Yes, that's what I do
If you
best.
weren't gloomy, you're gloomy now.
Yes.
All
You're
right.
welcome.
Well,
Until next time.
until next time.
Bye.
Bye.